It's Maruti Suzuki and the much-awaited numbers, in fact, are out. We have the PAT number that's come in at 1150 crore rupees. Remember that we were working with an expectation actually of 710 crore. So we'll have to analyze those internals possibly. We might just have a one-off or an exceptional item as well that's getting reflected in the numbers. Don't have the sales figure just now, but remember that the sales that are being built in by the street are closer to 12,800 crore rupees. The stock, as you can see, it had been trading lower through the day, and suddenly we've seen that smart spike come into the count. I'm sure the volume picture would also reflect the buying frenzy that the stock has suddenly started seeing after it's managed to post that PAT number of 1150 crore rupees. So that's quite encouraging. If you look at the EBITDA number as well, in fact, what was interesting was that analysts were expecting that we would see an improvement from the company on the EBITDA side as well. In fact, margins were expected to improve on a year-on-year basis. So this time around, we were expecting margins of close to 9.4% versus 7.3%. However, do also remember that this time around, one of its subsidiary, Suzuki Powertrain, estimates were not factored in by the analyst community. So if we see that also, that's going to be another key internal that you need to be monitoring. Do remember that the company's realizations, that's also expected that that's seen a significant improvement. In fact, this quarter, it's expected that we would have seen a rise of about 14 to 15% on that front. Not just that, some of its popular models like Ertiga and Desire sales are also expected to help, company recover from some of those volume losses. In addition to that, of course, the yen. Now, that has been actually another critical factor for the company because remember, the yen has dipped. In fact, right now it is trading at multi-year lows versus the dollar. And it's just around that 100 mark if we look at how the yen-dollar ratio has been playing out. So it is quite likely that a significant part of this uptick that we've had has been due to the yen depreciation as well. So that's, of course, an encouraging monitorable. We'll need more details on what the forex fluctuation impact has been this time around.
We have Yatin with us. Yes, we do. Yatin, who tracks the sector very closely. Yatin, both on the top line and the bottom line, this looks ahead of what the street was expecting. Is there any devil in the detail?
Well, you need to take these results with a pinch of salt. We don't have the release yet. These are the numbers which are coming on the news wire agencies. Now, what I am understanding is that, there are statements given by the company wherein they have mentioned that favorable exchange rate movement has given a fillip to the profitability. So there is a high chance that there would be a forex gain that could be there possibly in the earnings, and the profit would have been 100% boosted by a forex gain. Largely, almost 20-25% of their sales is exposed to the yen. And given the fact that the yen has been depreciating and they have a hedging policy, possibly on those hedges, Maruti Suzuki would have made a forex gain, and hence possibly we are looking at a number which is much above what we had estimated, almost 500 crores higher. So we'll check with the release and possibly get on with more details. But as of now, what we can understand, a 13,000 crore plus top line is surely above estimates. Of course, it has the consolidation impact of Suzuki Powertrain, which has been merged with Maruti Suzuki. And hence, we also have the profitability which has been boosted by forex gains.